You may be around, but it's still my house. You're not going to just run nilly-willy here. Watch it again. Costello's so big, so strong. Fights off Atwood, who's a big, strong kid. And along with some late help from Brian Fritz. So there's the linebacker tandem for Middletown stepping up big time on that play.
We're down to 3:08 left in the first quarter. Still no score between TJ and Middletown. Three receivers to the left side. Staley, not much room as he's wrestled down by Kyle Godwin, but there's a penalty marker down on the field.
Well, it's in that area where oftentimes you see holding call, but looks like they, well, not sure.
Maybe they waved it off.
Maybe they did.
Holding,
yeah,
TJ.
The call.
So there we go, 10-yard penalty.
Ordinarily, when you see the flag fly around the line of scrimmage there, you're going to see somebody getting called for holding, and there was somebody on the Patriots that got caught.
Looked like.
It's second down and 22 yards to go.
Threw the flag right in the.
Yeah, it could have been. That's a big play though, because that stops a little bit of the momentum on the part of the Patriots. They're still in great position here at the 30-yard line. Middletown was sort of on their heels, and now they get a chance to be a little more aggressive defensively.
Second and 22. Staley takes it around the corner, following Atwood. And Staley rumbles down to the 17, back to the original line of scrimmage. So he got 13 on the play.
Chris Flook, 10, Chance Shine, 24 on the tackle.
Very cagey kid is Staley on that run. He
third down, 8 yards.
Did a nice job of following his blockers and sort of taking his time. Hurry up and wait, you know, hurry up and get to the point of a test. Watch it again. There's the ball fake to Atwood.
He drew a lot of people.
He was wide open on the outside, but he kind of lopes along here, picking and choosing his path, and picks up the big yardage down to about where they were.
Good blocking by Edward Brown and DeMar Atwood. Third down at about 8. Staley with a fake. He's got plenty of time. Staley takes off up the middle. Spins. Staley picks up the first down inside the 5. He looked to pass, couldn't find anybody open, and then scrambled for about 15 yards.
Well, I can't see the clock, Waka. What do we got?
1:33.
Okay, so I almost made it through the first quarter without doing a comparison to Randall Jones.
Okay.
This is Randall-like, isn't it? A little bit of escapability on the part of Staley. I thought he was going to get caught in the backfield, but he kind of sneaks out of there. Look at the 360 turn and takes it down for a first down. Effort by Robert Staley.
Timeout Thomas Johnson with 1:19 left in the first quarter, as they have the ball marked at about the 1-yard line. So TJ knocking on the door. No score here in the first quarter, but on their third drive, this offense is starting to pick things up, Jay, and look pretty good.
Well, again, it's the first game, the first quarter. It's going to take some time to work out the kinks, the nuances of the new offense, and TJ seemingly is getting it down, and particularly at number 12, Robert Staley, who was going to be leading this attack all year long. He has led them down the field on this drive, and threw excellent pass to Patterson, who made a great adjustment for the catch, but mostly it's been the feet or legs of Robert Staley, along with a little help from our buddy Atwood.
Patterson with that big catch, and then they were able to come back after the penalty, made it second and 22, and Staley with his legs has moved it down to the 1-yard line, where TJ has a first and goal. Coached by Ben Wright, the longtime mentor.
17 years, and there's a guy with 27 years, Tim Ambrose.
Wright 106 and 63, the overall record. Last year 6 and 4.
Who, by the way, I think Timmy's going to be our guest this week on Sidelines. So,
all right,
folks interested in Frederick County football and Middletown in particular.
Staley gets upended before he reached the goal line. So good goal line D by Middletown.
Yeah, number 71 for Middletown. That's Devin Bittner. Got down low and down there where things have got to stop in that line if you want to deny. And Devin doing a nice job. 6 foot, 230 pounds. You know, didn't think Middletown was as big this year as they are or have been in years past, but as you look down this roster, there's still some size out there. 230, 245.
They're not small. And this time they get in. Staley found a seam there to get into the end zone and give the Patriots a 6-0 advantage here at Middletown High School. So with 42 seconds left in the first, TJ goes on top.
Well, again, an excellent drive by Thomas Johnson, and credit Robert Staley for much of it. His arm and his legs, and pays off getting into the end zone on a 1-yard plunge.
David Steele is the kicker, and that one's no good. So TJ will have the 6-0 lead with 42 seconds left in the first. A pretty nice drive there by the Patriots.
Yeah, an excellent drive, and showing a little bit of everything. Some inside running, some outside running, throwing the football, running some option. So as advertised, they were going to kind of open things up this year, and they certainly exhibited much of it on that drive.
They want to have a more balanced attack this year. Last year the kids it seemed like they ran the ball about 90% of the time. This year they want to get closer to 50-50, and they get their first score on a running play.
Well, let's you see it again. Some good blocking on the part of the offensive line of TJ. There's assistant coach Mike Day, and he's in charge of the defense here, and he's got some real talent out there this year to work with, as he does it practically every year. Of course, Mike's good enough even when those years when you don't have the talent pool that they ordinarily have. He's still going to make something good because he's just that fine a coach. But they're very excited about Patriot football this year. You know, it's been a few years since they've been on top of the CMC, thanks to Urbana. And they think this might be a year where they can absolutely make a run at that CMC title and hopefully do some damage in the States.
They were in the state title game in 1997 and lost to Wild Lake 7-0 as Staley kicks off. This is Shine. Big hole up the middle, and Shine takes it up to the 48-yard line. He was shining on that return.
Oh, Jeffrey, you are in mid-season form, baby. Absolutely tremendous effort by Shine that time. That's a big play for Middletown because Old Mo has certainly shifted away from them, but Shine gives them a big lift with that nice return. Let's watch it again. And nothing real fancy, is it? It's just a good, solid, fundamental ball. He goes up the gut, and the blockers in front do a nice job of creating a hole for Shine.
John Ford tackled him after a 28-yard return. And here's Costello bottled up. Maybe a loss on the play of a yard.
Hey, Jamar Garner, he said, hey, look, DJ, you took me down the other end. Now it's my turn to do it this end. And he was trying all he could, but he couldn't get, he'd stopped him. He couldn't get him down. He had to have some help.
Well, Garner gives up about 55 pounds to DJ.
I give him credit for trying, for hanging in there, you know.
So it'll be second down on 11 after a loss of a yard. And that'll end the first quarter. TJ on a 1-yard touchdown run by quarterback Robert Staley leads Middletown 6-0. We'll be back with more high school football after this.